Your soulmate saying, I need you to hear this. My silence was hiding something much bigger. Listen closely to me, for I am speaking directly to your lonely heart right now. I know the distance between you and your soulmate has felt like a heavy burden. You must know that their silence was hiding something much bigger, a divine plan to save you both. You have spent so many nights looking at the wall, wondering if they simply forgot your face. I have seen every single tear you cried when you believed that no one was watching your pain. Your soulmate is calling out through their spirit, saying I need you to hear this truth today. I am working deeply behind the scenes to bring this beautiful connection back into your life. Do not walk away from this message, for I am guiding your steps toward a great joy. Stay with me until the end, because I am going to reveal the exact sign I am placing in your path tomorrow. The quiet time you endured was never meant to be a permanent end to your story. Their silence was hiding something much bigger, a necessary season of healing for their broken heart. I had to take them away for a short while so I could teach them how to love you right. You have been waking up in the middle of the night with a sudden feeling of warmth. That is my spirit wrapping around you, showing you the unseen signs of their love. Your soulmate has been praying for you in those exact moments, asking me to keep you safe. Jesus says, to receive this grand blessing, you must let go of the past hurts that keep you bound. Your hands must be completely empty so they are ready to hold this new future. Trust that their silence was hiding something much bigger, a firm foundation built on my love. There were days when you felt a sudden memory of their smile rush into your mind. That was not a random thought, but a clear sign that they were thinking of you first. Your soulmate wants you to know that they never truly walked away from your shared path. I am shifting the circumstances of your life to make room for this great reunion. Do not close your heart to my voice, because I am preparing you for a wonderful surprise. Keep listening to me until the very end, for I have a final seal of peace to place upon your spirit. They want to scream from the rooftops that their silence was hiding something much bigger than fear. They were fighting private battles that they did not want to drag your gentle soul into. I shielded you from their storms so that you could remain a beacon of light for their return. Sometimes you hear a familiar song and feel a deep ache in the center of your chest. I allow you to feel this because it is the exact same ache they feel in their own soul. I am using these simple signs to remind you that your connection is kept safe in my hands. The Lord says, you must take the final step of trust and stop looking backward at your old heartbreaks. If you carry old sadness, you will not have room for the peace I am bringing you. Your soulmate needs you to hear this, because their silence was hiding something much bigger for your future. I watched you sit in quiet rooms, asking me if you were meant to be alone forever. I smiled because I knew I was already preparing the perfect partner for your life journey. Their time away was simply a bridge to cross, leading them right back to your front door. Every detail is being carefully arranged by my hand at this very moment. You must pay attention to this message, because it is the answer to your longest prayers. Hold on until the final moment, because I will reveal the hidden sign you will see by morning. Your soulmate was terrified of ruining the most beautiful thing they had ever found in life. Their silence was hiding something much bigger, a deep desire to become worthy of your grace. I am removing their doubts right now, replacing their fears with a bold courage to seek you out. When you suddenly feel a wave of calm wash over you on a stressful afternoon, recognize it. That is my presence bringing you a message from their spirit to yours across the miles. They are asking me to comfort you while they finish the work I gave them to do. Jesus says, "Do not let the enemy convince you that you have been abandoned by the one you love. I need you to clear your mind of jealousy, anger, and the heavy weight of old betrayals." Their silence was hiding something much bigger, a divine timing that will soon make perfect sense. You have felt so deeply that there was an unfinished chapter in this story of yours. Your soulmate feels that exact same pull, and they are crying out for another chance. They are begging my spirit to tell you that I need you to hear this apology from them. The road ahead is paved with blessings if you will only trust in my perfect timing. Do not scroll past this blessing, because I am speaking directly to your current situation. Listen closely until the close of this message, for I will tell you the exact sign of their return. They tried to move on and pretend that they could live a normal life without you. But their silence was hiding something much bigger, a constant longing that they could not escape. Every time they tried to look away, I turned their face back toward the memory of you. You will soon see their name pop up, and you will remember these words I am speaking. The feelings you have been holding on to are valid, true, and blessed by my holy hand. I planted those feelings in your heart so you would hold the door open for their return. The Lord says, "You must release the need to control how and when this beautiful moment will finally happen. Your only job is to keep your hands open and your spirit willing to forgive their past." Their silence was hiding something much bigger, a complete transformation of their mind and heart. I know it has been exhausting to keep hoping when you see no physical proof of change. But I do not work in the physical realm alone, I work deep within the hidden soul. Your soulmate is pleading with me daily, saying I need you to hear this confession of love. Everything I do is to protect you and give you the rich future I promised you. Please stay with me right here, because your faith is being tested and rewarded today. Stay with me until the end, because I am going to reveal the exact sign I am placing in your path tomorrow. They want you to know that they never meant to make you feel small or unwanted. Their silence was hiding something much bigger, a silent war they fought to become a better person. I stood with them in their darkest valley so they could learn how to stand beside you. When a gentle breeze touches your face on a still day, know that it is my comfort. It is a sign that their thoughts are flying toward you, filled with pure and honest intentions. I am weaving your two lives together in a tapestry that no human hand can ever tear apart. Jesus says, I am asking you to practice the final step of trust by letting go of your resentment. Bitterness will only act as a wall between you and the beautiful blessing I have prepared. Your soulmate's silence was hiding something much bigger, a quiet season of deep spiritual growth. You have questioned your own worth when the days turned into weeks without a single word. I am telling you today that you are more precious than gold in my sight and theirs. They are calling out to you now, saying, I need you to hear this truth about my heart. The waiting season is finally drawing to a close, and the season of joy is beginning. Do not ignore this divine appointment, because I have brought you here for a specific reason. Keep listening to the very end, for I have a final seal of peace to place upon your spirit. They felt paralyzed by their own mistakes and did not know how to approach you again. Their silence was hiding something much bigger, a humbling process that brought them to their knees. I had to break their pride so they could truly appreciate the gentle love you offer them. You have noticed your own dreams becoming more vivid and filled with their familiar face lately. That is my way of preparing your heart to welcome them back without shock or deep fear. I am sending you these dreams to remind you that the story is not over yet. The Lord says, you must cast all your anxieties onto me, because I am strong enough to carry your burdens. If you keep holding on to the pain of yesterday, you will miss the joy of tomorrow. Their silence was hiding something much bigger, a path that leads directly back into your arms. I have seen you forcing a smile in front of others while your heart was quietly breaking. Your soulmate has also been hiding their true sadness behind a fake smile in their daily life. They are desperately hoping that you will hear this message and know they are truly sorry. I am fighting for your connection even when you feel too tired to fight for it yourself. Trust my voice today, because I am leading you out of the wilderness of this lonely separation. Hold on until the final moment, because I will reveal the hidden sign you will see by morning. It was not a lack of love that made them step back into the cold shadows. Their silence was hiding something much bigger, a profound realization that they needed to change entirely. I took them into the quiet so they could finally hear my voice telling them to grow. Every sudden rush of joy you feel for no reason is a drop of their love arriving. I deliver these small unseen signs to keep your hope alive during the final stretch of waiting. Your soulmate is dreaming of the day they can finally hold your hand in the warm sunlight. Jesus says, empty your hands of every grievance and every angry word you have rehearsed in your mind. I cannot hand you this polished blessing if you are still gripping the sharp edges of the past. Their silence was hiding something much bigger, a divine reset for both of your weary souls. You have walked a long and difficult road, feeling like a forgotten child in a crowded room. I am here to remind you that I know your name and I know your deepest desires. Your soulmate is whispering to the wind, saying I need you to hear this desperate cry for you. My plan for your life includes a love that brings you comfort, safety, and endless joy. Do not look away from this promise, because I am sealing it with my own holy word. Listen closely until the close of this message, for I will tell you the exact sign of their return. They were afraid that their messy life would only bring chaos into your peaceful, loving world. Their silence was hiding something much bigger, a conscious choice to protect you from their own confusion. I have been clearing out their chaos so they can bring you nothing but absolute peace. When you catch a scent that reminds you of them, it is not a cruel trick of the mind. It is my spirit placing a physical reminder that they are moving closer to you right now. I am building a permanent bridge over the troubled waters that used to keep you apart. The Lord says, you must trust that I see the whole picture while you only see a tiny, painted corner. I need you to surrender your doubts and believe that I am a good and faithful Father. Their silence was hiding something much bigger, a beautiful masterpiece that I am finally unveiling. There were times you thought you were foolish for holding on to a feeling that seemed invisible. I tell you today that your faith in this unseen connection has pleased me very much. Your soulmate is saying I need you to hear this, because they are amazed by your unwavering loyalty. I am speeding up the clock to bring this waiting period to its rightful and happy end. Pay close attention to my words, for they are the roadmap to your ultimate romantic destiny. Stay with me until the end, because I am going to reveal the exact sign I am placing in your path tomorrow. They could not speak to you before because they did not have the right words to say. Their silence was hiding something much bigger, a search for the truth within their own soul. I gave them the truth, and now they are eager to share their whole life with you. Those quiet tears you shed in the morning light were collected in my own hands. I used them to water the seeds of love that are now blooming in your soulmate's heart. You will soon reap a harvest of joy that will erase every memory of your lonely sorrow. Jesus says, you must prepare your home and your heart to receive the one who is returning to you. Let go of any lingering bitterness, so your hands are entirely empty and ready to hold theirs. Their silence was hiding something much bigger, a preparation for a lifelong commitment to your happiness. I know you have felt the heavy sting of being misunderstood by the people around you. Your soulmate has also felt isolated, knowing that only you truly understand their unique and complex spirit. They want to rush to you, saying I need you to hear this because you are my home. Every step you take today is guided by my unseen hand toward a beautiful and bright future. Do not lose your focus now, because you are standing at the very edge of your breakthrough. Keep listening to the very end, for I have a final seal of peace to place upon your spirit. They spent their time in silence building a better life so they could share it with you. Their silence was hiding something much bigger, a desperate effort to become the provider you need. I blessed their hands so they could finally bring you the security and comfort you truly deserve. When you see their favorite color in unexpected places, smile and know that I am near. These are the gentle signs I provide to assure you that their journey back is almost complete. I am paving the road with gold so their return to you is smooth and entirely safe. The Lord says, the final step of trust is believing in the impossible before you see it with your eyes. I am asking you to trust that I have transformed their heart while they were far away. Their silence was hiding something much bigger, a miracle that will leave you absolutely speechless. You have wondered if you made up this deep connection in your own mind to feel better. I am telling you that this bond was forged in heaven before you were even born. Your soulmate is feeling this heavenly pull, saying I need you to hear this calling from above. I am removing the final blocks that stand in the way of your physical reunion today. Keep your spirit attuned to this message, because it is the comfort you have been begging for. Hold on until the final moment, because I will reveal the hidden sign you will see by morning. They felt unworthy of your pure heart, and they retreated to fix their own deep flaws. Their silence was hiding something much bigger, a total renovation of their character by my Spirit. I washed them clean so they could stand before you with a pure and honest intention. When you feel a sudden drop in your anxiety, that is my peace settling over your mind. It means your soulmate has just prayed for your happiness, and I am delivering their prayer. I am linking your spirits together so tightly that distance will never be an issue again. Jesus says, "Open your hands and drop the heavy baggage of fear that you have dragged around for months." You cannot hold on to this new blessing if you are still gripping the ghost of the past. Their silence was hiding something much bigger, a love story written by my own holy hand. I know how much courage it took for you to wake up and face another lonely day. I want you to know that your soulmate recognizes your strength and is deeply inspired by it. They are eager to tell you, "I need you to hear this because you are my absolute hero." The grand conclusion of your waiting season is rushing toward you faster than you can imagine. Stay locked onto my voice right now, because I am handing you the keys to your future. Listen closely until the close of this message, for I will tell you the exact sign of their return. They kept their distance because they knew that any contact would only bring you more confusion. Their silence was hiding something much bigger, a selfless choice to wait until they were truly ready. I gave them the discipline to stay away until their presence could bring you perfect peace. You will soon feel a physical lightness in your body, as if a great weight has lifted. That is the sign that the spiritual burden of this separation has been permanently removed by me. Your soulmate is packing their bags, ready to step out of the shadows and into your light. The Lord says, "Take a deep breath and let go of the need to punish them for their time away. I need you to welcome them with the same grace and mercy that I give to you." Their silence was hiding something much bigger, a lesson in forgiveness that will strengthen your bond forever. You have been brave for so long, and it is almost time for you to rest your head. Your soulmate is preparing their shoulder for you to lean on for the rest of your life. They are crying out with joy, saying, "I need you to hear this because I am finally coming." I am sealing this promise with my love, ensuring that no outside force can stop this union. Do not turn away in these final moments, because the revelation you need is right here. Stay with me until the end, because I am going to reveal the exact sign I am placing in your path tomorrow. They did not want to offer you broken pieces of a life they could not even manage. Their silence was hiding something much bigger, a period of rebuilding their life from the ground up. I helped them lay new bricks so they could build a safe house for your precious heart. Every time you wake up feeling strangely hopeful, it is my Spirit whispering secrets in your ear. I am telling you that the wait is over and the reward for your patience is here. Your soulmate is crossing the final bridge, guided by the bright light of my eternal grace. Jesus says, "You must empty your hands of all expectations and let me surprise you with this perfect return. If you try to control the narrative, you will block the spontaneous joy I have planned." Their silence was hiding something much bigger, a divine orchestration that will surpass all your wildest dreams. I see the exhaustion in your eyes, and I am ready to pour fresh joy into your spirit. Your soulmate has also been tired of pretending they do not need you by their side. They are surrendering their pride, saying, I need you to hear this because I cannot live without you. We are nearing the end of this journey in the wilderness, and the promised land is visible. Keep your heart completely open to my final words, for they carry a massive spiritual weight. Keep listening to the very end, for I have a final seal of peace to place upon your spirit. They tried to hide their feelings, but I made their love for you impossible to ignore. Their silence was hiding something much bigger, an overflowing passion that was bursting at the seams. I broke down their emotional walls so they could finally flood your life with genuine affection. When you suddenly hear a phrase that they used to say, it is a sign from me. I am bringing their memory into the physical world to show you that they are very close. I am aligning your physical paths so that you will cross paths at the exact perfect second. The Lord says, it is time to take the final step of trust and lay down all your protective shields. You will not need armor where you are going, because this love is totally safe and pure. Their silence was hiding something much bigger, a love that will heal every scar you carry. You have faithfully believed in this connection even when the world told you to move on. I am rewarding your faith today with a promise that they are finally ready for your love. Your soulmate is declaring to the heavens, I need you to hear this because you were always right. I am speaking directly to the angels, commanding them to clear the road for your grand reunion.